Gentlemen, Psalms 37, verse 37 says, "Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace." And 38 says, "But transgressors shall be destroyed together, the end of the wicked shall be cut off." All of these are reminders to you guys of the outcome of things. Stay hopeful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Justice League Easter eggs not talked much about in social media. And today we're talking about the Amazons. What a fantastic group of warriors, and what a fantastic set of people. And they were present in the Justice League. Here's some behind the scene footage of these fierce warriors. And we're going to go into some stuff. So let's get into it. So, first of all, to deal with this Easter egg, let's deal with this controversy here that everybody was talking about. And they still tried to do negative press and negative media on this, which was that the Amazons in Justice League, which you see across here, this is Brooke Ince and Harry James, that they had more flesh showing and therefore were sexier, or whatever the heck they mean, than the Amazons in Themyscira. Now, I've covered this before, so this is nothing new to you guys. But there's an Easter egg in this. So let's get to it. First of all, in Themyscira, when we saw Wonder Woman, the Amazons actually were dressed like this. We didn't see them on screen per se in this dress, but they were dressed like this. Parts of that part of the film were kind of cut out, so we didn't see all of that. But we saw them fighting and training, and they were training in this gear. This is training gear, okay? Now, why this is important for people to realize is because, first of all, anybody making that argument that they were dressed here and they weren't showing their midsection and stuff, what are you going to say about this? That's sexy, if you want to call it sexy, but it's also fit. That means they're very fit. And these people that you're looking at, each one of them are actually athletes, okay? The actual name of this lady is Brooke Ince. This is a CrossFit trainer named Harry James. She's very famous for that, and we'll get into that in a little bit more detail, but let's just get to it. This is the Easter egg. The Easter egg is that when we saw the Amazons in Justice League, thanks to John King did this article, you can see this is the Amazon here, and their midsection is showing. And in fact, the Amazons in history, in fact, up to the original films, even Queen Hippolyta showed her mid-region. Okay, this is the doctor here. Here are some more of the Amazons dressed exactly like that again. And here they are again. Here they are again. And here they are again. Okay, so when you have the dress down fatigues, and sometimes they're even just dressed in bare minimum. Why? As I said before to you, soldiers can either dress up or dress down. You dress down for speed, agility, quickness. Here you can see that these Amazons are fighting in hand-to-hand combat. They are engaging in different forms of fighting. There's judo or wrestling here. There's the hand-to-hand in close fighting. What I would say in karate circles is called shitiro. And you have different forms of combat, okay? Now, to be moving swiftly and quickly, you need to have less armor. Think David versus Goliath. Saul gave David, that's for those of you who are Christian, he gave him a whole set of armament. And then he stripped off all of that armament, and he said, "Nah, man, I'm just going with my sling." It helps you in terms of agility, not in terms of protection. So the Amazons, especially the ancient Amazons, were not dressed up a lot. They wanted swiftness, quickness, agility, being able to move, change directions, attack at will. And if you look in the ancient footage in Justice League, you would see the Amazons were extremely agile. They leap high up in the air, sometimes 15 feet in the air off of a horse. And they would come back down and they would attack the parademons that they were fighting against. The Amazons are fearless, and they're fierce warriors, and they will fight you to the death. Like I said before, Wonder Woman is an Amazon, and she's also a god. And she will fight you to the death. The thing about Wonder Woman that's different to Superman is even if Superman turns evil, Superman is not as good a fighter as Wonder Woman. So some people were debating if Wonder Woman could beat Superman or not. I'm sure she could, given the right conditions. But it's very unlikely, and she has never beaten Superman in the comics. That does not mean that she can't beat him. It's not just about strength and power. It's also about cunning, tactical skill, and also knowing when to strike and how to strike. Because Wonder Woman was able to hold off Superman a number of times. And not only that, but not in a straight up battle can she beat him, but using different means, controlling the people who were influencing him, stopping them, or killing them. She's able to get the upper hand just enough for Superman to catch himself. So Wonder Woman has different devices she will use to actually turn the battle into her favor, and she never gives up. If she's coming at you, she will come at you until one of you die. So you don't want to get on Wonder Woman's bad side. So for all of you who are Wonder Woman fans, she's not more powerful than Superman, but she has the goddess Athena on her side. She is a tactician. When it comes to battle, Wonder Woman will give you the tactical advice to get the absolute advantage. She can lead forces into battle. She cares about her soldiers, and she will find a tactical advantage. When you saw her fighting Steppenwolf, for example, she never gave up. But once one of her soldiers was in trouble, just like the Amazon, she will assist them, and she works together. She's very good at coordinating an attack with other soldiers. So that comes from the Amazons. And when you watched Wonder Woman the movie, you would see the Amazons feed off each other. They fight amongst each other. They run off of each other's strengths. That's one of the things the Amazons had that generally soldiers in general don't do that well. They don't coordinate as a team, as an organism, and just work off of each other very, very well. They'll come to help each other, but not work off each other very, very well. And that's something Wonder Woman's she's just very good at, because that's what she did all her life among the Amazons for thousands of years. So here is the spoiler. This is an Easter egg showing you the Amazons here. Now, I got tons of Easter eggs concerning the Amazons, so there'll be another video on this. But just to highlight why Zack Snyder was not trying to make the Amazons sexual, even though it's sexual in a way, because, but he was really trying to emphasize the strength of the Amazons. Let's look at the actual footage inside of Justice League. Here's Queen Hippolyta sliding underneath the gate doors to this pyramid-like temple, or almost a tomb. If you watch it, Hippolyta running towards the Amazons, you see the Amazons collect the huge stone and hold it up just long enough for Hippolyta to slide under. So sick. And then it slams shut. Watch it again. Now you will see that Zack Snyder is emphasizing the strength, the power, the sheer power of the Amazons, who are extremely fit, and they are like Batman at the limits of human strength, except they're not human. And they're freaking stronger. And mentally, we learn that Wonder Woman mentally uses all of the resources of her muscles, and so do the Amazons. So they are at peak physical power. Okay? And so that it's undisputable, and I told you this is Easter eggs, it shouts back to the Easter egg of the behind-the-scene footage when we see the Amazons collecting this heavy, very heavy, you can see it's pretty heavy, what looks like a encased sort of foam-like structure. And this is being done in practice, but notice their fatigues again. Because when you're a fitness person, you need agility. And so the fatigues that they wear are to build their agility. Look how strong they are. These are extremely powerful women. I'm not going to lie to you. They're very, very, very strong. Okay? And these two women are the same two women you just saw in the clip. They are Brooke Ince and Harry James. And just so you get an idea of what I'm talking about, I'll freeze frame it so you can see both of them. And when you look at this freeze frame here, you can see the sheer power that these two women have. Okay? And I wouldn't be surprised. This foam structure is probably 600, 700, maybe even 1,000 pounds. And they have it on strings. So this thing's heavy. Okay? So they're kind of holding it up, bracing the impact. This thing's very, very heavy. And they are holding that thing up. They're practicing to hold it up. So this wasn't make-believe when these women were doing this. This shit was for real. It might have been a green thing that they put to add to green screen, but that was real women trying to hold that thing up. Okay? They didn't fake that shit. Okay? I'm just saying. Alright, so the woman, Brooke Ince, she was known as Penthesilea in the movie. Okay? This is her in Wonder Woman. Penthesilea. And this is Brooke Ince, and you can see this woman is not a joke. Okay? See how ripped she is. Okay? And the point behind that is that when you see these two women, this is them together. They're probably in a competition of some kind. I don't know if they're running or what. It's CrossFit, so they do a number of things. They swim, they run, they climb walls, they do all kinds of shit. Okay? And they have strength training. And this is the both of them. Again, notice the mid-region. They're not trying to just be sexy. They are powerful. Look at these women. They are powerful. Okay? Emphasize power here. Frickin' Wonder Woman, okay? Ain't no other way to tout this, okay? Here they are, and there is Robin Wright in the middle of them, and she looks puny compared to them. She looks puny compared to them, okay? I think this woman's 6 feet tall, 6'1" or something like that. She's like 5'8" or 5'9", and Robin Wright's like, I think she's 5'7", 5'6". So you look at it. Look at these women. They're like freaking Hulks, man. Look at that shit. I mean, come on now. Look at these women. Okay, so that's the point. Why they were wearing these outfits. All right. You see veins popping out. Look at the veins popping out of her arm, man. Y'all gotta be tripping, man. Y'all tripping. So that's what Zack Snyder was trying to highlight. Okay. All right, and then the Beauty and the Beast actress, the actress that starred in Beauty and the Beast, she, whose name is Jazz Peters, look at her here, so delicate. Jazz Peters, she was in Wonder Woman. That's right, she was one of the stunt women in Wonder Woman. Yes, I said stunt woman. Yes, that's right. And here is her Twitter. And here she is, here you see her as she's fighting, okay? That was Jazz Peters there. I'll show you some more of Jazz Peters. So this is Jazz Peters. Yes, Beauty and the Beast star. Yes, they don't dedicate me to the rose. Nope, 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 nope. She's badass in this movie. And here she is. And then we see her again, and she is right now in a fight sequence, right now in Wonder Woman. Isn't this cool? So here she is in a fight sequence. And you think this woman's a joke. Here she is flying through the air about to destroy a soldier. Yep, that's Jazz Peters. That's right. You're going to kill that soldier. Dead. Okay. And this is her again as an archer right in the side here. Yep, that's Beauty, man. That's Beauty from Beauty and the Beast. That's right. She's doing a Linda Hamilton style. And I think that's her down here as well. Okay. And she was also in Justice League. And then finally, we have Charles Roven's wife. She was actually a general in Justice League. I couldn't find the actual picture of her in Justice League because the resolution of my pirated copy does not show it very well. So Stephanie Himes Roven was in Justice League. She was actually an Amazon general. She was also in Wonder Woman, by the way. And this woman, of course, she's above 50 years of age, and she looks really good, I must say. And Charles and she, they have some children and stuff, and they're big children. So this is a big grown woman. I guess she's above 50, maybe even above 60. I wouldn't be surprised. Charles is about 70. Maybe I'm putting on too many years on them. I hope they don't mind that. But this is awesome because she kicks butt in that movie, Wonder Woman, and she comes back and kicks more butt in Justice League. So you gotta see that. I'm looking out for her in the movie. But these are all Easter eggs that nobody's been talking about because a lot of people are involved in gossip and all that nonsense. So spread these videos around, you guys. On that note, you guys have a great one.